Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Washiez YouTube video, and today I'm going to be discussing updates that Washiez should add. Now, some of these ideas, I think all of them probably are from you guys, so thank you guys for contributing to today's video. Now, let's get started. A car repair shop would be cool. Okay, so basically, adding a car repair shop to Washiez could be cool because you could, like, take your car into the shop, like, if it breaks down, like, but when would it break down? It would break down when you, like, after so many times, if your car running out of gas completely, like, your car's gonna need, like, maintenance, or just driving a specific car a lot. Like, hey, you've been driving your car for a while, you should probably go get it maintained or something. That would be pretty cool to add to the game, and it would add more roleplay to the game. Like, instead of just going to the car wash, like, it would give people more things to do, and it would be like just not just like something big, like it's just like something basic, like driving your car and like doing a quick maintenance. It could cost like 20 grand or something, and if you don't maintenance your car, then your car will not work, and then you wouldn't be able to go into the car wash. That would be pretty cool. Now let's get on to the next idea that you guys sent me, making a statue for the staffs of the week. Now I think this is a great idea because currently the staff of the week only gets a name tag, and like, I mean, they do get Robux, which is pretty cool, but like that's really it. Like, they don't get recognition for the entire week. Like, there's nothing like displaying that they are the staff of the week, and no one really knows, no one really pays attention to it that much. So what I think is, like, adding a statue somewhere in the map, like statues of all the staff of the week, would be pretty cool, because then they'll get more recognition that way, and they will be recognized more by everyone. Like, hey, those are the staff of the week. Oh yes, my friend is the staff of the week. I'm staff of the week. That would just be pretty cool and make them recognized more. And yeah, that's on that. Let's get on to the next idea you guys sent. Okay, though this person has several ideas: a restaurant, a vacuum, and bring back the self check-in lane. So let's talk about them. So the first idea they had was a restaurant. Now, a restaurant would be pretty cool, but at the same time, adding a restaurant to the game would be complicated because the servers aren't big enough to accommodate a whole car wash, a whole cafe, and a whole restaurant. They would need to make the servers bigger, which could cause lag while doing that. So it might be a while before this idea could be added, but I do think it's a pretty cool idea. It just, things need to get adjusted with lag and stuff before the developers are able to do that. Now, the other idea they had was bringing back the self check-in lane, which I think could be implemented in a certain way. I think they removed it for a very specific reason because people must have been abusing it or something, but like, it's just, if you guys remember, if you've been playing Washiez for a while, you will remember that there used to be a self check-in lane at lane 1, but now it's controlled by a person in a booth. But there used to be like a lane where customers would be able to check in themselves without a staff member needing to intervene, but this led to a lot of people must have not getting tickets, and that's why the developers must have removed it, because they weren't getting their tickets and they were just going in the watch without a ticket, and they needed to remove that. So like, they would have to get the staff member to give them their ticket. Other than that, because they have proven that they cannot get their own ticket, so they had to remove it. And also, it was creating a lot of traffic on the other side because that lane did not have a gate either. So like, most of the traffic was on one side of the car wash and not the other, which was a big problem. So that's also why they removed it. But I do miss it, but at the same time, it could bring back some old problems that we used to have. That's why they must have removed it. Now let's get on to the next idea. So my big takeaway from this comment specifically is the new rank. We already mentioned their other idea earlier, so that's why we're going to focus on the new rank that they mentioned. So the only new rank that I think Washiez should add is a director intern, and that's really it. I don't really think Washiez needs any new ranks other than director intern, because it could be useful for new management team members, but like, that's really it. We don't really need any like new ranks in the game. I feel like there's enough ranks already. So yeah, that's my opinion on that comment. Now we're gonna get into some ideas that I think should be added into Washiez. So something I think should be added to Washiez is like another obby, because there's only like 4 obbies and 3 of them are VIP only. So like, making another obby could like be an easier way to get more skill, or you could get more coins or something. Like, if you're in desperate need, like, it would be easier. So like, you could do the obbies. Like, there could be more obbies to complete, so like, you have something to do. Another thing And yeah, let's get on to the next idea that I have. Okay, so the next idea that I have that I think Washi should add is more cars. Now, this one has been wanted for a very long time by a lot of people because we've had the same cars in the game for since the game released, and I feel like there should be like more variety. Now, if it's hard to add more cars, like it must be because like the developers would have added more cars by now if it was easy to, but like now like the developers are must be having a hard time like adding more cars, like finding cars to add, if you know what I mean. But like that's would be something that a lot of people would want, and it would be cool to see a new addition of cars added to the game because the game has never had new cars. Now let's get on to the next idea that I have. So the next idea that I have is more quests. Now the reason I want more quests is because I feel like there's not enough quests, because I have the same quest sometimes 3 days in a row, and it's like kind of repetitive doing the same thing over and over again. Because personally I do my quests every day because it gets me more skill, and I'm trying to get up on the skill leaderboard. Now adding more quests will just like make it like a more variety to do, like maybe like visiting certain locations or doing certain things. That would be like a great addition to the game. Now that is really all I have for today's video, so if you guys enjoyed it, be sure to give it a like. If you have subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to join the lovers today, and I will see you guys in another video later. Bye bye guys.